Are we live? I think we are. So let's put some music on. Reload this, reload it again. Yeah, we are live. What's up, everyone? I hope you had a fantastic weekend. For now, let's just put this over here. This. Whoa, Lala, that was fast. How are you, my friend? How are you? How was your weekend? Let's put this over here, I guess. This should work. I think so. I think we are ready to go. Yeah, it was a pretty interesting weekend. Didn't do much, but it was like I didn't rest, but I didn't do much. Don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Okay, we are going to unlock a secret as soon as I start playing. Can we unlock the secret? I am googling it. Let's try it. Okay, this should work out. Okay, so this is a puzzle that you had to have the collector's edition. No, the collector's edition of this game. You had to have it in order to find this out. It was a riddle, and you had to like solve the riddle. So if I'm correct, it should be go like this: left, right, So no. Okay, now right, left, Tears Temple. Okay, that didn't work. So again, Tears Temple, Kratos' feet, right, left, Tears Temple. No, okay. So Tears Temple, down, right, left, Tears Temple. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try it like this. Tears Temple, right brazier. No. Okay, let's try this again. I have to stand right here. Tears Temple, down, right, left, Tears Temple. Why isn't this working? So, Tears Temple, down. Yeah! Eclipse! How are you? This is by far the best handle in the game. Like, it gives you all these stats, but the thing about this handle that is awesome is you get an extra spike of power with this thing right here. Okay, let's do something. No, this is, yeah. Yeah, was like a really secret puzzle that to unlock you had to do all the, like, although some really crazy stuff, and it's worth it. Believe me, I just got a massive power spike. I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty okay myself.
Granted her so many wishes I can scarcely recall them all. The peace held, and I truly believed all had worked out better than I could have planned. But Odin's true face showed itself again in the end. He won Freya's trust, and she taught him some of her Vanir magic, another choice she would live to bitterly regret. Sadly, despite his wise counselors' best efforts to persuade him that peace was the only true path to stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. And we'll pick this up later.
Oh yeah. How was your weekend, Eclipse? What did you play this weekend? Okay, I'm... Nico! How are you, Nico? This is disgusting. I hate those wobbly things. Like that flashy sound that they make, I don't like it at all. Why am I not surprised that you played The Last of Us? Who's ready to kick some dark health? I'm glad you have a game like that. Oh, really? Is it your first time playing The Last of Us Part 2? Or did you play it already once? Like, as much as of a fan that I am of God of War, I can't, like, play it, be the only thing that I play. I really do need other games to make, like, to keep it interesting. Oh, fucking hell. To keep it interesting. No! Yo, this is your first time here, right, Snow? Hope you like it. I hope I don't bore you at all. Oh, I could never like play games only to take shots. I can't. Like, I need to be invested in the story. I really do. If I'm not invested in the story, I can't play it. There were a couple of us a few years back. I wanted this, but closer. Oh, this must hurt. Yeah, Naughty Dog is, as much as I love other. I don't follow PewDiePie. I don't follow streamers at all.
Have you considered a tactical retreat?
Almost ready. This is the last one.
Okay, this is more of what I wanted to do before. But if he posted some he did a stream on virtual photography, I would like be interested to know those stats in favor of his other videos. It would be cool to know. Nice question. I don't think I have a favorite style of VP, to be honest, but I think my best shots are usually stills. I can give you a perfect example on that. Here, screenshots. Spider-Man Miles Morales. Big. I'm talking shots like this one. This is a perfect example of the style of shots that I like to do, like clean shots with the main character fully visible. This is like probably my favorite shot ever. I think I could have like placed the Miles Morales logo here, but usually this is the kind of shot that I go more towards. Like if we go to our most recent shots on God of War, you can see like the same style, like main character present, doing a pose, very clean background. Things like this is honestly what I usually like to do. Other than that, I also love to do like scenes, like a shot that tells a story. Like this one, like you know the drill, like one character is the focus of. I don't know if this is considered portrait, if this is considered action shots. As long as like the character is there, the single character is there, I will probably like enjoy taking that shot. Recently I've been posting Horizon shots again, and I am struggling a lot with not doing only portraits. I think most VPs on Horizon do portraits, so I'm struggling to do something that isn't portraits. But if you have been noticing my latest posts, I've been doing a lot of like Aloy frames in in between something, and I'm like really enjoying it. Like her in the middle of some pine trees, her like the grass and the smoke, things like that. But other than that, I discovered safari, like safari photography. It's actually something that I'm lacking it now, like photographing the machines instead of like only focusing on Aloy. It's something that I'm not quite happy with the results yet, but I'm like training it slowly, weaving some sets in between my my photos. And another thing that I struggle with, but I quite enjoy taking, is scenery shots, like big landscapes shots. I actually like that. Ralph, how are you, Ralph? So let's go back and oh really? It's that as million likes, 1.8 million likes. That's probably the most liked VP post ever. Like even Birdo would struggle with those numbers. But like PewDiePie is in a league of its own, so there is a, if you guys watch The Voice, the guy who plays Yui, he does VP too. He does, I'm forgetting about the name of the actor. But the guy that plays Yui does VP. Yeah, on The Voice. Million likes? Wait, Eclipse, your shots got million likes or 1,000 likes? Because that's like a big difference there. He also did Red Dead Redemption, and he also did Red Dead Redemption and Horizon, if I'm not mistaken. Yui, the actor. Jack Quaid. Jack Quaid does VP. Fuck off, Farkle!
Sorry, not ready.
Brother, get up, brother.
famous. It depends on how broad. Um, it depends on how broad you want to go with the term famous, but I know like Jake Baldino from Game Ranks does VP. Some Portuguese like actors do like not VP, but they do take like videos of their gameplay. I don't think I know anyone else though. Like big names, like Jack Quaid is probably the biggest celebrity that I know of that takes screenshots in video games. Yeah, he does VP, and to be honest, his VP is actually really good. Can you fucking stop, you fucking...
I'm ready. One left. I can't yet.
Gary! How are you, Gary? How was your weekend, Gary? How was everyone's weekend? I wanna know, what did you do on your weekend, Pips? Oh, he doesn't. He never posts it. He mentions it on some of his videos. Like, if you are like really
I see improvement.
really old school into VP, when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out, he mentioned it on when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out on PC. He mentioned that on his before you buy video, that he takes screenshots and that photo modes are... Oh, I can do one up. I can do you one better. I can go do you one better. Can I find it? Mm-mm.
Zero? Sério? Sim, absolutamente zero.
So check this out. This is probably a really bad way to do this. Like sending you guys to another video that isn't mine is probably really bad. But yeah, you get the idea. He did so when he did Red Dead Redemption 2 before you buy for PC, I told him like I tweeted at him. He said that every game should have a photo mode, and I tweeted at him. Let me check if I can find that tweet. Not sure if I will be. Let's go. I'm scrolling really fast, so. This week I will be playing with Horizon Forbidden West, and that's about it. I'm trying to finish Forbidden West before I'm trying to finish Forbidden West for the second time before the Ragnarok comes out. So when Jake did a thing, I sent him a tweet, and he ended up doing a video about the top 10 photo modes at the time. Not sure if I can find that video though. Can I? Yep, I found it. So yeah, Jake takes photos and is a big supporter of the photo mode community. Like he follows like a few of us, like me, Verdo, Fire Scorpio. So Jake is a really cool guy. Like I freaked out. I cried when he started following me on Twitter. Like I am a big fan of Jake Valdino. And the way he does stuff, it's yeah. Oof. I would never play a game with 100 gigs. Jesus. I was thinking about getting it on PC. I'm not sure which one I should get first. AC Valhalla or Cyberpunk, but I think I'm going to go with Valhalla.
This is where the tower to Jotunheim should be. Feels strange somehow.
No doubt some arcane magics were involved. I would be not at all surprised to learn you were sensitive to that.
This shit. This shit right here. I recently, because of the photo mode challenge for, actually because of you, Lala, I went back and I went back and took a look to on my Odyssey pictures and thought, well, maybe I should go back and replay it. And go back and play Valhalla. If I had one advice, like, don't... Okay, my one advice to anyone starting on VP, and this goes for anyone that is established as VP, is don't set yourself by other people's standards. Like, what is cool for someone might not be cool for you, so the reverse is also true. You might like love a shot and end up not posting it or feeling bad about it because you don't think it's up to the standards of someone else. Like, a perfect comparison is like, I believe I this we could go on and on about this, but I don't believe I'm like a truly talented VP. Most of the time I just like see something cool, take the picture. You saw my process. I'm fairly fast when taking photos. If I was like looking at other people's pictures, I have a few 100,000 of VPs that I admire. I would never post a picture. I would never like post a picture on anywhere if I was like setting myself up to their standards, to what they think it's good, because what they post is like seriously amazing. So what I do is, if I took the time to take the photo, I post it. If I liked it, someone else will like it, and that picture might inspire someone else to do the same as me. So that's what I want to do with my VP, and that's what I advise you to do with your VP. Try to inspire someone else by doing something that you think it's cool. Don't go by anyone's like standard of good looking pictures at all. Like, just don't. I mean, that's part of the deal with now with AC nowadays. Assassin's Creed is just bloated. But I had quite a bit of fun with Odyssey and Far Cry 6. And those are basically the only two Ubisoft games that I played. So I was thinking about going back and playing another Ubisoft game. Valhalla is most likely the one that I'm going to end up picking. Because I'm actually a big fan of open world games. Like a big fan of open world games. Another advice, like I know you said one, but I do have another advice is, and this one is very personal to me. Don't feel bad about caring about your numbers. Like since I started 4 years ago, that people have been saying over and over and over again to each other, to themselves, likes aren't everything, you shouldn't worry about likes, engagement isn't everything. Like, I do take my following numbers, my like numbers, my engagement numbers pretty serious. They are not everything, they are not that important, but it's important to me. It's important to stay motivated. When a set fails, like today's set, like today's Spider-Man set, I was really happy with it, but it was dead on arrival. When a set like that fails, it hits me, and it's okay to hit me. Like something that I always was made to feel bad was that I cared so much about likes, about the engagement on a post. Like, I don't think you should feel bad about worrying about those things. You, like, it's your thing. You worry about likes. That one is particularly difficult, Eclipse. I really don't like that word. I always had a bit of curiosity about Origins. I actually bought Odyssey and Origins at the same time when they announced Ragnarok. Valhalla, sorry. When they announced Valhalla, I was like, okay, I have to replay. I have to play Origins and Assassin's Creed. Yeah, and I think that's 100% true, Nico. I don't think popularity doesn't mean quality, and quality doesn't equal to popularity. That's two different things that people tend to forget. But I also think that when you are too vocal about your likes, when you are too worried about your likes, you are made to feel bad about worrying about that. Don't know if that makes sense, but it's like the constant you shouldn't worry about that can make you feel bad about worrying about that. Like I had my fair shares of inner struggles of post failing and me feeling bad because I worried too much about it. Don't know if that makes sense. I never played another Assassin's Creed. I only played Odyssey, and I really did enjoy it. Like, I thought the world was beautiful. It had a pretty good lead character with Cassandra. Uh, didn't like Deimos all that much, or I can't even remember.
It could have been accurate,
I
but he only wanted her magic?
I can't even remember. Alexius?
Taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
I really liked Cassandra. I love the cult mechanic. Love the cult mechanic. The trying to find out elusive targets was some of my favorite stuff to do in that game. Some of the side quests can be a little like there just for the sake of being there. But I didn't mind most of the side quests, either for good or for bad. That was my biggest gripe with it. I liked the boss fights, the Minotaurs, the Cyclops. I thought the Cyclops were really fun to fight against. The hunting side quest. Like, I get that it's a big departure for original series. Why? Hey, kid. Where is the thread? Oh, I get that it's a big departure on the original formula for the AC games, but as someone that never played the others, I quite liked it. Don't know, like, plus they really do know how to make a photo mode. I think their photo modes are really good, especially for the time. I think we only just saw probably the first like 4 hours of the game. I think Ragnarok will surprise a lot of us. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing a lot more of older characters from the series, like more Athena. Somehow bring Zeus back into the fold. I wouldn't be surprised with that. Like, I think we only just saw what they thought we wouldn't mind. But yeah, I think Ragnarok will be the game. It's going to be really hard for it to beat Elden Ring for me. Elden Ring was the best game of the year so far, and I think it will be really hard for Ragnarok to beat it, but it's possible. Thank you for stopping by, Gary. I really do appreciate it. But even that range, even that camera range, even for that range, Lala, for the time that the game was released, it was pretty mind-blowing that a game had that much range. Some of the stuff that you can do, especially on Origins, was pretty innovative at the time. Like, is it the best photo mode? No, not at all. Like, Miles Morales, Ratchet and Clank, they put them to shame. Even Ghost of Tsushima puts the photo modes from Ubisoft to shame. But they were some of the best. Oh yeah, once you go to the camera tools on PC, it's pretty much done. You ruin your console photo mode. Yeah, Cory is a troll. Cory is just the funniest guy. He really knows how to hype things up and how to mess with people. Fun fact, one dream of mine is to actually talk with Cory Barlog. You shouldn't be scared. I was scared with camera tools for a while. I was scared of camera tools for a while, but with PC, yeah, you get... It's so out of my possibilities. I applied so many times for their community team. It's so out of my possibilities, Nico. But I really do appreciate your kind words. I really do. You shouldn't be afraid of camera tools. They are more intuitive than you might think. Don't get me wrong, they are quite like the ordeal to learn, but they are also really powerful and really worth it at the end. Yeah, maybe I won't give up. I will always be posting about it. Like, it's my dream job. Santa Monica is definitely my dream job.
Obviously, the marriage to Odin didn't last. But how did Fran become a hermit in the woods?
Well, I can just tell you the story later.
I'm very much of the mindset of never give up, never surrender. So yeah, I won't give up on going to work with them. Fucking hell. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I did that for Sekiro once it came out. And I know exactly what you mean. I get that so many times, Nico. So many people have told me something, some version of that. Either that or Insomniac are the ones that people usually get confused by. Sadly, it isn't true. But either would be really cool to work with.
Another piece of the language cipher.
Ah, Fafnir. I always wondered what became of him.
Wait, Fafnir? What? Varun Fafnir?
The very one.
But Sindri said he was a dwarf.
He was. And now he's a dragon. Funny how life works, isn't it?
He's chained up.
Perhaps we should keep an eye out for binding shrines and free the poor bastard. Aye, lads?
Yeah. And I will keep doing it. And I think that's part of the reason why it's hard for them to justify hiring more VPs. At the end of the day, will any of us ever stop doing marketing for our favorite games when we are doing VP? No, we won't. So why will they spend the resources to hire you or to hire anyone if they can just like not to be that dude, but Ubisoft did pay. Ubisoft did pay me to do some VP for them, and it was pretty awesome. Rockstar! That's huge, dude! I know people that have been doing Gran Turismo, what the heck? GTA
Friend of mine.
and
Source of annoyance amongst Aesir and Vanir alike.
Then why free him?
Trust the recently liberated brother. No one deserves to be held captive like this. Even a greedy little dwarf come dragon.
Rockstar is a big one. It's like a unicorn for most of us. So congrats, that's like huge. They search the internet, believe me. Every dev, every community manager searches the internet. Yeah, even a simple like on their part just blows your interactions. Thank you for stopping by, Nico. I really do appreciate you.
You never answered the boy's question there. How did this dwarf become a dragon?
Wait, the Kratos shot that I posted? Oh, Eclipse.
Had something to do with it. Must have stolen a trinket from the wrong Vanir goddess. Never seen one of those before. They look like they walked straight out of hell.
Time to set him free.
I have to go and check it
Well,
out.
lad, a lot's changed since we last crossed paths. I had legs.
Smart, smart.
Boy.
Yes, you should always tag devs, not just the studio, devs. You should always tag developers. For instance, on God of War, Bruno Velasquez and Raf Grazzetti are two excellent people that you should definitely tag on your posts because they are devs, they are proud of what they did, you are not annoying them. I repeat, always tag devs. They like it. They don't find it annoying. If they found you annoying for tagging them, they should disable the option to tag them. Always tag, like, always tag the studio. That's like always tag the studio. And an excellent person. Like I really like his whole vibe. He is one of my favorite artists because of his like dedication and his down to earth personality. But there are so many other devs. There are so many other devs on any of the Last of Us game that would appreciate, like, imagine character artists seeing their creation on someone else's work. It's like fantastic. That, like, can you imagine like going and look at someone else's work and thinking, I did that. I did that tree with the heart and whatever in The Last of Us Part 2. I did that. I created that. Sometimes he interacts with stuff. I think Eclipse is probably one of the lucky ones where he did interact with someone. Oh, I really, really, I'm happy that you started to do alt text. I think everyone, it should be mandatory at this point on Twitter. If you want to post something, you should do alt text. That should be mandatory right now. Accessibility is definitely something that I want to see more people do. It's image description. Describing the image in text form so that someone that can't see your pictures can see your pictures based on the description. Oh, that's awesome. Didn't know that was a thing with art school. But I do believe it should be mandatory. Look at mine. I took inspiration from Kevin, Viking Dad, and Koala. Look at mine. Look at theirs. Even if you put just the description, this is a screenshot taken on The Last of Us Part 1 photo mode. That's enough to help someone understand what they are scrolling past by. And believe me, they appreciate it. I had so many comments about people thanking me for adding that to my photos. Like, you can change someone's day. Really, really can change someone's day by just putting this is a screenshot taken on XYZ Games photo mode. I did a bit of research and asked the accessibility person on Santa Monica what she thought about my image descriptions in order to improve my image description game. I'm still not quite sure about it, but I think they are better than nothing. Yeah, I've been taking a lot more than just a look into my picture before posting them. Yeah, and the exercise really makes you like appreciate your pictures a lot more. Plus, most of the time you just have to remember what you were thinking at the time that you took the picture. Yeah, that is something that I still that's something that I still struggle with. Like I have a few pictures that I wish I could add alternative text in. Yeah, that's it. That's basically it in a nutshell. You are just analyzing your pictures.
There you go, you wee little bugger.
Yep, I just took 2 screenshots that I didn't want to take. Oh, I know what the heck was I thinking? The Eclipse, thank you for joining. I hope I see you again next time.
Well, the dragon hasn't done much for his personality.
One to go.
Okay, obviously the marriage to Odin didn't last. But how did Frey end up a hermit in the woods?
Oh, that was a singular piece of cruelty, even for Odin. As if the marriage wasn't punishment enough. Freya was better to him than he deserved. She stuck it out through all manner of indignity, all in the name of maintaining peace and safety for her people. But Odin's madness, his tyranny, his corruption of her magics, it became more than she could stomach, and at long last she broke it off. Odin's wrath was fierce, and his curses upon her were more than she dared to fear.
But her magic was so much stronger than yours.
After so much time together, he knew her vulnerabilities and exploited.
One of what? Sorry. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to anything. One of what? Uh, Interact with bigger accounts. One dragon to go. Sorry, there are 3 dragons that we have to free in this game, and we freed 2 of them. We are missing 1. Interact with bigger accounts. Always interact with bigger accounts. That's my advice to you on how to grow. Like, try as much to interact with bigger accounts. They will eventually interact with you back, and that will lead to people seeing XYZ replied, liked, followed, whatever X account, and they will find your account. That's the trick about social media. Don't there are a lot more advices out there, like a lot more advices out there, but that's it in a nutshell. If you get a big account, a truly big account to like, follow, do anything about your content, you will grow. There is no 2 ways about it. That's how you grow the most on social media. And I'm not talking necessarily about devs or studios or whatever. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to like accounts like with 12,000, 20,000 followers, like gaming accounts, Mr. Pio, Miraculous Mako, things like that. Interact with those accounts. That's on Twitter, on Instagram. Share other people's stuff, and eventually they will share yours. On TikTok is spam. I have a TikTok. I don't do only VP on my TikTok. I don't do only VP. Like, uh, I don't. The only place where I dedicate like fully to VP is Twitter. On Instagram, on TikTok, I don't see like the professional value of doing anything there on those platforms. So I do like my life basically on Instagram and TikTok. On Twitter, I go for trying to grow, trying to support others, and the best way to grow is honestly interacting with bigger accounts. I understand that what Don is saying. Interacting with smaller accounts is also important. That's how you get your true followers, from interacting with smaller accounts. But if you want to grow fast,
Never break.
that's different.
Oh,
And to grow that big, that fast,
Warrior spirit.
go for bigger accounts.
Fight, even to defend herself. No living thing may she harm by blade nor spell. In a world this belligerent, what choice does she have but isolation?
poor Freya. I guess if I was her, I'd spit in your face too.
Aye, lad. So would I.
Yeah, but there are other things that you can say other than great job, a great shot. There are other ways to the other things that you can say, and I'm not only saying that. I'm not only saying
Gross.
interact with VP. Interact outside of VP. Interact with gaming news. Interact with
How?
Smell your grief, child.
reveals, trailers.
Magic is strong enough
Interact. It's social media. Be social
only for a short
with bigger accounts. You don't need
They've taken 3
you don't need to go with only VP. If you go with only VP, you will stay inside a niche and you won't grow. That's the thing. Another thing is social media is a job. Social media takes a lot of work. Social media isn't as easy as people make it seem when they are doing it right. Social media has a lot of nuance to it. But that can make someone's day. I think saying great shot is necessary for at sometimes it's just as necessary as saying other things. I think it's really like I like to receive a great shot. It makes my day. It really does make my day. That simple, those simple 2 words really mean a lot to a lot of people. I never look at someone saying great shot as
Mimir, there was a shrine about a giant lady. Lots of books and visions.
Ah, that was Goa, knowledge keeper.
if it's a
We'll pick this up later.
Sure. If it's a if it's a side thing, sure. But then don't really be sad, or don't be annoyed, or don't react badly when your work isn't noticed. Like, yeah,
Right then. I just started a story earlier concerning Groa, the knowledge
yeah,
She was
VP
a
is a
resources,
hobby.
gathered
Most
every
of
clue
us
of
don't
arcane
want
wisdom she could find
to
in the
work
realms, all in the hopes of augmenting
with.
her powers of prophecy, that she might find her lost husband.
Most of us don't want to work
Just
in the
tell you
games
story
industry.
later.
But if that's the case, if it's a hobby, if you don't want to do this as something full time, you shouldn't also be like worrying about likes and dislikes and followers numbers and things like that. Who follows who shouldn't be something that you worry about
A
if
symbol of the
you
light that binds all
don't
realms
treat it
together.
as like a job.
Now you mention it.
And yeah, and that's totally fair. That's honestly, I think that's the best way. I think that's the best way to go around VP and to go around social media. Have like your small circle, and that's it. That's what you want. Yeah, but you can't criticize that people that don't want that. You can't criticize people that see it as a job and grind every day and try to grow and have a strategy to grow. And some don't want to do this as a hobby, like do VP as a hobby. Some want to be content creators and do this full time. Some have the dream to end up working with a studio. And to do that, you have to grow. Either you like it or not, you have to grow on social media to get those kinds of gigs. PlayStation Germany has an influencer program. Most PlayStations don't have an influencer program. PlayStation Portugal doesn't care about likes, doesn't care about anything. They just do media.
Almost ready. No! Get up!
Those two, I know exactly what you're saying about overthinking everything and the social interaction is
To
something
get around?
tiring,
Why don't you tell me how all this began with
but
Baldur of Asgard just knocked on your
believe
door?
me, social media was created to be social, to find the social component for everyone.
Oh, well, we'll circle back to that.
And
later.
you leaving a comment on someone's work,
He said I
if
already
it isn't mean, they would appreciate it.
took me for
Even just a gift,
That's quite
even
interesting.
if just something simple, they would appreciate it.
What do you want, dwarf?
I got another lead on my old pal on Varg. Meet me at the Lawn Soother Mines. There's some fancy-dancy loot in it for you.
Another lead? But we already found him. Well, found his hand anyways.
I'll explain at the mines. These ones is just south of the river pass. Now you two want something, or you just gonna stand there all gag-scrapped and slack-jawed? All right, what'd you break? Pulled the ring off on Vari's hand at the Velander mines. Feller was always tampering with souls and dark rituals and matters of the night, see? Just the sound of his hammer flattening metal were enough to stoke my fires all blistered.
Yeah, spending less time on Twitter is definitely something that I am trying to do. But to me, at this point, is really, really hard.
Got some cleaving ahead of you.
I try to... that's... yeah, that's a really... that's a really easy vicious cycle that you might find yourself trapped in. Like the I should do more posts because people are following me. I should interact more with the people that are following me. I should interact, like I know that. I believe me. I know the traps of social media, and it's not good. But I also think that you might want to look at social media as it's not real. It's not something that it's real, so you might want to look at it like that.
Now what was
Not that much. There is a way that you can activate a bell on someone's account like YouTube, and you get a notification every time they post. So no, it's not that hard to keep up with someone that you really want to keep up with, to follow that person and to really see what they are doing. It's not that hard to do on Twitter. Twitter is actually one of the easiest social media platforms that to do that. I have that activated with a few VPs. Xenolith, I have that activated with him.
Story before.
Groa the sorceress assembled a library of arcane knowledge, hoping to increase her prophetic powers to find her lost husband. But it was not her husband she would glimpse in her visions, for it was Groa, seeing longer and farther than any before or since, who witnessed Ragnarok, the end and the beginning. When Odin caught word of her ultimate
And
purpose, he maneuvered
that's
to
really understandable.
obtain it for himself. But I can just tell you the story later.
That's really understandable. I never felt that Twitter was a chore. I really do love to post and interact with others. But I can see how that
Look here.
isn't something that you... that's another thing. Something really cool about Twitter is that you can... It's only the main posts, it's not the replies. But there is also another great thing about Twitter. Let me see if I can show you on the PC. I'm not sure if this is... Yeah, it is. So if you go on Twitter, and this is available on this is also available on the mobile devices. You go here and you go here, you can see your latest instead. So you will see people's latest tweets instead of your top tweets. The top tweets are the ones that will show you people that Twitter thinks you want to see. But if you go by timeline instead of feed, then you see exactly only who you're following. That's bullshit.
Better at this.
That's another thing. You don't need to follow everyone. You just need to follow whichever person you want. Social media is the evil mistress. There is
One more and we can translate.
never what social media does, every social media, not just Twitter, Instagram does it too, is that they will show you what the people that you are following are engaging with.
This spirit lies to you, boy.
They are not like things that you might like based on who you follow.
I know I've been up in a mountain for a while now, but since when do the dead not stay dead? A little resurrection among friends is one thing. I can hardly complain. It's as if hell itself is shambling into Midgard.
Freya said the world was out of balance.
If you go by timeline instead of feed, that won't happen. They won't show you the suggested topic anymore.
I shudder to think what he did to cause this. Perhaps it involves the Valkyries. That'd be playing a dangerous game indeed.
Whoa. Could you take a look at this?
What you got for old Brock?
But yeah, try the timeline, the timeline thing, like by order. You can. If you do it once, it stays your default. Once you do it once, that's your default. You don't like there is you if you go back In order to go back, you have to like
Trusting
click
the spirit to keep
everything
this world
again.
is foolish, boy.
But if there's even a chance, don't you want to see Mom again?
Of course I. She is gone, Atreus. You must accept this.
I do, but to see her again, just one more time.
Why do you believe him? You do not know him or who he was. All of this is sinister.
He wants to see someone he loved again. I understand how that feels. I don't think there's anything sinister about it.
Hope is blinding your instincts, boy.
It's switch back on different devices, so you have to switch on every device. That's the shittiest part of it about it. Twitter has that. The more you interact with someone, the more that person will show up. Twitter has that function. And it's pretty good at it, actually. If you interact with someone, that person's content will show up. It's not as good as TikTok. TikTok is a master at it. They are witchcrafts. They do some witchcraft to on their algorithm, but Twitter does that. Does do that.
Come here. Can you finish that story you started?
No.
Odin schemed to capture the visions of Ragnarok recorded by Groa, the Knowledge Keeper. And we'll pick this up later.
Almost there! I'm ready!
I don't care. I follow who I understand that pain, but you don't owe anyone anything on social media. Never. I something that I learned is that never expect a follow for follow. Uh, I I think people need to deserve your follow. They need like they need like you just for you existing doesn't mean you will get followed. And I'm not saying like you should interact with them in order for them to follow you back. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like if you are a VP, do good VP. If you are a content creator, create good content. That's what I'm saying. I believe that. I believe that in order for you shouldn't follow accounts that you don't like.
Felt that one, brother.
Social media is the game. It's whether we like it or not. Social media really is the game. And it's a game that it's very hard to play. It has no rules at all. Of course it is. That's why I said that you shouldn't feel bad about caring about followers, caring about likes. It's only natural for you to care about those things. That's a nice achievable goal to have, though. But yeah, with that fight out of the way, I'm leaving now. Lala, it was a good shot to have. I hope you achieved that goal. It's nice to have that goal laid out for you, and I'm sure you will be able to. So, if it puts a smile on your face, your good job or good shot will also put a smile on someone else's face. So remember that and leave that comment when you like the shots. For now, I'm leaving. I will catch you again